And it's a... Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Watch this one run. All right, this is his second. Going a bit left of the pin. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. That's a safe shot. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Ah, no good. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. They're gonna go to one up over you if they sink this. All right, they got it to go, and that will win this hole. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's one up. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. This is an 8-iron. And second shot here on the second hole. Oh, they almost got that one to go. All right, let's go. This to save par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, that putt's done. And that hole's halved. Got a par 5 here on the third hole. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Here we go. Let's let this one go. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. And he's swinging this out to the left. All right, they're lining this one up for the bird. And the putt goes. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And that hole will be halved. And here we go. Par 4, fourth hole. Let's go. Oh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Oh my, splash.
Hey, three's a charm.
Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, onto the green now, and let's keep that sand behind us. Okay, they have their work cut out for them here, and yeah, they're setting up a very long putt here. Okay, he's swinging this out to the left. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Oh, it's getting there. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. This match is all square after that hole. Let's see what we can do here on the fifth. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Nicely done. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. They're looking to sink this for the birdie. Let's see what happens. I think he's on the right track here. Continues to be online. Is it gonna go? Oh, and he makes it. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole. Oh, unfortunate. And that hole we can just forget about. Here we go with the 6th hole. We have a par 4. All right, let's let this one go. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. And they have, I'd say, around 180 to the pin. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And the approach heading to the left. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Setting up for our 3rd shot. My word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Oh my. This one's just a 5-footer. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, sinking this will make them 2 up for the match. Okay, we'll give them that putt. They will win the hole, and we'll move on. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And now for the 7th hole, we got a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. 2nd shot here on the 7th. Get there. Oh, that'll save you some strokes, won't it? Chipping it in there for par. Nice work. And if they sink this, then there's no way they can lose this one, and best you can do is a tie. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 5 coming up for the 8th hole. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, man, you got a hold of that one. And they set this one up from around the 210-yard mark. Looks like the sand coming up. Second shot here on hole number 8. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. This putt's tracking. Oh yeah, that was fantastic. And they've got this to win the match. I think this one will go left to right. Okay, they have finished up their round. Well, this one is over and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. We are just playing the back 9 today. Let's give it our best. Let's go. Hopefully you have a good round. Oh my, you caught that one. Look at it go. All right, let's see how he does. Looking good off the tee. Here's our second shot on the 10th. This one's about 145 yards away.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome.
Let's see how you do from the green side rough. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh. And this one is a safe par. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, let's see what you got. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 14-footer. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, that was almost in. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. And he drops it on in there. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, let's send it. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. All right, here's his second shot. Okay, let's see if we can get this out of here. I think this is short from the sand. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Here's our second shot on the 12th. We're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And this will be for his bogey. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh! Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Yeah, your opponent had very little chance at winning this hole, so they're going to let you have that putt. Okay, that was a good hole. Took your friend down a notch. I like it. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Was a good one. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And your friend looks like he's in the rough. This approach is heading left. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. This is a 27-footer here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. And from there, not a bad result. Okay, you need this to win the hole. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. All right, bottom of the cup, and you've won the hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And from here, he's looking at around 155 yards to the pin. Well, that'll do for now. 20 feet to the hole from here. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. So far, so good. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this putt's going to break to the right. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. This one's fairway bound. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Second shot here on the 15th. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. All right, y'all get out your popcorn because this guy has quite a putt ahead of him. Let's see if he can drop it, but no getting your hopes out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And his 4th shot on this hole. And he gets it to drop. Nice little chip in there. Here we go. This putt for the eagle. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, that's no good. Putt got away from me there. Nice tempo on that chip. Just nice and easy. Well done. And your friends 2 up for the match after that hole. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Beautiful swing. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. It's looking nice. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Looks like this one has eyes for the green. Oh, look at you sliding that in there nice and close. Not much work left to do here. And this putt from 4 feet. All right, sink this one to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And up next is the par 3, 17th. Seven iron on display here. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, this one's drawing a little bit. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. Well, well, let's see how he gets out of this one, shall we? And to him I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. Looks like he's put it on a good line.
Oh, and he gets it to go.
And this one is for the birdie. Oh, there it is. Winning the hole with that putt right there. Great work. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. All right, hole number 18, ready to go.
Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. Ooh, this one's not looking too great. This is his third shot. Setting up here, green side rough.
Oh,
So close. Good luck here, 18 feet to the cup. I think it's breaking to the left.
oh, come on.
All right, if this goes down, you're packing. I think this one's going left to right. Here comes a 3-footer. And the Canadian, he apologizes to you. If he sinks this next putt, he wins the match. And this match is over. You didn't pull out the win here today. I'm not going to hold that against you. Happens to the best of us. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
Hit the button, buddy. Hit the button.
Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We start out today with a par 4 in front of us. Let's kick this one off in the fairway, and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? Yeah, that's unlucky. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Oh my, look at this. And second shot here on the first. Okay, here's your look at birdie. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Oh, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. All square after the first hole of this match. Teeing her up here on the second. I think we're heading to the sand here. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? All right, let's see what he does on this one. Here's a look at their 5-iron. And from the bunker. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? He's got about a 3-footer here. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole will be halved. And what will happen on the 3rd? Let's find out. Yeah, you'll take that. And let's see how he does on this hole. And here we go with his second shot. Might be a little strong. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. I like the shape on this. Nice little draw. That's going to work just fine on the approach. And he's got this left for the bird. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And in there for the birdie. And we've got this to have the hole. And it looks like this will just move a tiny little bit to the right. Well played to you. And that hole will be halved. And 4th hole coming up. Oh man, heading to the bunker. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one.
dialed was that? That almost went in.
Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent.
This one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. Okay, next hole coming up. And that putt will drop. And that hole will be halved. Teeing off on a short par 5 on this one. Oh, you hit that one well. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And he's hitting out of the first cut. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Close. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt.
The downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Oh, just like that.
Okay, this one's a 3-footer.
All right, this is his birdie look.
All right, that putt will go. And that hole will be halved. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. This might need to bite.
Oh, right over the flat.
Yeah, that'll play. Now this from 11 feet. I think this is going to go right to left. And he drops it in for the bird. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Well, I spiked the shit out of that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna care, boy. That motherfucker hard.
They've gone with the 7-iron. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Right by the hole. Oh my, can he get this to go? And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And now we have the par 4/8. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. He's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. Okay, he's in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. Sink this will take the match to Dormy. And your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next. You're one up after that one. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. That'll do for the approach. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh. All right, sink the putt, win the match, and we can all go home. And I think this one's breaking to the left. A bit too much power into that putt.